Hello, I am your convener. I am your host. I am your compare. I am as well as your guest at the same time. All of these roles I play at the same time every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. So we start off this morning inside jolly old Port Harcourt as we take a look at, yes, the national anthem. Yes, the new old one. Yeah. Okay, now it's been, a few weeks now, no more than a few weeks. It's been about, 6 weeks now since the federal government said, you know what, we're going to drop Arise, O Compatriots. Yeah, we'll drop that one and we'll go back to Nigeria, we hail thee, dear old motherland. Okay, how many of you have learned that song, the anthem? Well, that's what we are talking about this morning, because a little bird, told me that not a primary school, secondary schools, as a week had a firm grip on the anthem. All right, and several questions have been raised about that. This morning, my questions to you include the very basic one: have you memorized the anthem, Nigeria, we hail thee? And two, what do you think is going to help in promoting its adoption? Because I was at several events from Friday through yesterday. Yesterday I was online, one of those small events that we always do online. And guess what? In fact, at the event I was at on Saturday, the minute I said we are going to stand up for the national anthem, panic. Everybody was panicking. I could see the faces. They're like, oh my God, how we do this thing? They want to embarrass us. And I told them, calm down. We have it recorded. We're going to play it for you. Don't feel nobody's going to ask you to pay money because you don't know how to sing your national anthem. But the question is, it's been a few weeks. What exactly is the reason why it's not being fully adopted? Why? What do we need to do? As always, the numbers to call 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0007. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. And you can follow us online, Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
And now, hello Port Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
All right, so we start off with Ken, who is speaking to us from Ubumini. Ken, good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jude.
Good morning.
I think the best way is to use it as a color tune. That is the fantastic way to be memorizing it and then learn how to do it before December.
Before December
2024.
Are you serious? It will take us how long?
The color tune will be the best because every let me say, no child that has no handset this time around, and the adult. So it will be the best school to go for that. Ezekiel, calling from movement.
All right, Ezekiel, thank you very much. It says we should use it as ringtones. But he didn't ask a question. Has he memorized it? Muriel, do you know Nigeria, we hail thee? It has two stanzas. Do you know the first one at least?
Jude, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
That's not true now. Muriel, if I give you a new car, would you drive it?
Yes, you cannot. So I think the government should concentrate on the secondary schools, primary schools, nursery schools, and maybe possibly universities, undergraduates. But for we, the old schools, just let us be. We are just too old.
Really?
Honestly, Jude, I can't expect maybe I hear my children singing it and maybe I just been hearing it. But trust me, Jude, not really. interested in learning it, honestly. But I know eventually, as I hear him, you know, but say go and sit down and it's a compulsory thing that I have to.
But that's the thing, Muriel. It is Muriel. It is compulsory. You are a Nigerian. You should know the anthem.
Dude, I don't think. As long as maybe when they start saying, except you recite it, you can't enter the bank, or except you recite it, you cannot enter the secretariat, except you recite it, you can't even eat, you know.
Oh my God.
That's only when I was thinking of when I was talking, but just concentrate on school.
Okay. Zion Zijiari, thank you very much, Muriel. Good morning to you, Zion.
Let me be candid to you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that time.
You don't have the time to memorize your own country's national anthem.
I don't have that time.
Interesting.
If it is a new song, I will sing it very well. If it is a new lyrics, I will take time to memorize it.
Huh.
But what does not replicate me, you are forcing me back. What my ancestors rejected, abandoned.
Rejected?
And you, because of your own reason, your own selfish reason, you want to force it down on me. Even this topic we are discussing, let me be honest, it's not in the mood to talk about it. As a nation, we have pressing issues.
Okay.
For you to look into and assess how to resolve their problem, you say it's a national. See, I stand to be corrected, sir. If you go and see with your microphone now to 10 Nigerians on the street, don't be surprised. Only one may be able to recite it for you.
I don't doubt that, but that's the reason why it is a big conversation, because it is a national identity. Whatever reason you have, Zion, whatever reason you have for not liking it is not the bone of contention. The question is it established? Yes. So why haven't you learnt it?
It's because of it brings back bad memories to me.
What bad memories? Can I read the lyrics for you?
There's what we call nostalgia.
Okay, true.
It's a memory that sweetens you.
Mm-hmm.
You embellish your present mood. In some of your Thursday is what you call throwback, right?
Mm.
You bring memorable song that the moment you play the tune, we remember those days when we were young, when we were happy living together, right? But you now brought in a national anthem, which was old. And after how many months, you are still finding it difficult, even for literates, graduates, educated, to even sing the song where you want to say you went to a party or a program.
Mm-hmm.
At the mention of it, you brought in tension. Brother, you don't bring tension, you brought anger. You are lucky that they don't want to express their anger.
All right, so let me hear from Alalibo in Harristown. Alalibo, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. G.
Good morning.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, please.
Yes, I think my response to the question you asked, why is it difficult for people to learn or why they are not learning? The reason is simple. This came at a time when there is a streaming difficulty in the country. So it's rather met the people with some level of perfection. You know, when you introduce things to people in a state of happiness and all that, easily they become receptive, they easily accept it and receive it, you know.
Okay.
But when they are
not happy, basically,
stuck, and then they don't seem to hear you. More so, the other put into it is that it will be easier for those people in
okay, Alaba, thank you. We need to go for a commercial, please. Stay tuned. Now, the lyrics for the new old anthem, Nigeria We Hail Thee, right, is Nigeria we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria, all and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. That's the first stanza. The question is, how many of you village people now know this anthem? Let's get to it now. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0007, 017-923-0002, 017-923-0007. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Chukwemeka on Facebook says, "Sir, this national anthem is having more resistance because we have genuine interests and needs, but the government overlooked our challenges, of which they were supposed to address, to give us a new national anthem that won't solve any problems or address our needs. This is why more people don't have interest in learning it, and some like me are even resisting it like the government is forcing it on." Interesting. WhatsApp 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. The second question I asked, what needs to be done so that more people get to know this particular anthem? Right? Jude, good morning. The easiest way to learn is to join private school children on assembly ground for 1 week. Trust me, you will learn it fast. The children have all learnt it. But Jude, must we recite all 3 stanzas? Don Dada from Umebile. Don Dada, let me ask you, how many Davido songs and Whiskey songs do you know by heart, word for word? How many of you know Timaya's lyrics? The 3 verses or the three verses of whatever favorite hits of his that you like. So it's practice, it would seem. Divine is speaking to us from Woji. Divine, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yeah. I've been listening to you keenly. I also been listening to some of the information you've been reading. And I just want to say this quickly. Any good thing, nobody resists any good thing. Yes, and the change is one thing that is constant. If you look at it critically, Jude, if you tell me now that a rubber of beef that is 9,000 naira is now being sold, the government has brought it down to 4,000 naira, do you think I would resist it? No is the answer. If a bag of rice dropped to 30,000 naira, do you think I would resist it? No is the answer. People are hungry. People are dying of hunger. Some persons don't even know what they will eat this evening. I'm talking about money. They know money afternoon there's no food. But the evening they don't even know. You are telling them to come and sing. Sing what? Nobody's ready to sing. I don't even know the item. In fact, I just heard from you just now that a woman composed a military. This one, I have not taken any keen interest. My children come out from school, they sing it. I have not even listened to them one day. To be sincere with you. Jude, the country is tough and nobody wants to. Look, nobody resists any good thing. If things were okay and you bring national anthem, I'll be glad to listen to it and learn. But I'm hungry. Just to come and sing. A hungry man is an angry man, Jude.
I see.
If I can eat, tell me to dance, I will dance. Tell me to sing the national anthem and jump up, I will jump up. But not this time. Things are hard. So they should talk about our minimum wage, talk about how to make life better for Nigerians. You know, I came up to this today. I heard that here there is no road. No single road. We have to follow inside the forest. What are we talking about? And we have a government? Please, they should look back again and see what they are not doing. Thank you.
All right, Mobula is now Boa. Good morning to you. Welcome to the program.
Yes, morning, Drew.
Good morning, please.
Yes, I want to say that Nigerians should know that it is a criminal, it is a crime for any Nigerian any year to sing the old national anthem. And it is a disservice to Nigeria as a nation for any Nigerian to sit any year and say she or he will not learn the new national anthem. However, let me use this medium to commend those schools that have been practicing the new national anthem. Change is a constant thing. And the national anthem, if you look at it very well, is the best thing that has happened to us as a nation.
How so?
Because the former one, the new former one, was something that was given to us by other people. This is our own. And if you look at it very well, you read it, you see the meaning. You see the meaning. So I encourage us to learn the new national anthem as a way of promoting our identity as a nation. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
All right, thank you.
From Abua.
Thank you very much. All right, we'll put them side by side, and then we'll try to understand where the grouse is or are. Now, Okonkwo is in room Okuta. Livinus is in the chair, but let's hear from Okonkwo first. Good morning to you, Okonkwo. Welcome, please.
Yeah, Brother Jude, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Singing or mastering the national anthem. Brother Jude, I don't know whether you have asked whether I have eaten this morning or not. I don't know whether you have asked whether I've eaten today before yesterday.
But does that change the fact that you are a Nigerian, and as a Nigerian you owe your country that allegiance?
When I'm hungry, but you remember that that's what is called creation freedom. Freedom that God gives any person He brings into the world. You should know that it was not you or any person that brought me into this world. So you can't compel me when I'm hungry. I went to somewhere. I just came back to the house now. I saw a bench by the side of the road, and I saw a tattered person lying there.
Dear.
Because he has not eaten. So it's national item that is more important than people's lives. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So that's the reason why he hasn't learned it. Livinus in the chair, do you know the new new old national anthem?
Yes.
Okay.
I have memorized it.
Okay.
I can recite it very well.
Good.
I have even. It is available on my Facebook page.
Interesting.
Audio. If you ask me to recite it, I can recite it both in a chair language now.
Okay. So why do you think some people haven't done as you have?
Hello?
Why do you think some people haven't done as you have?
I don't know why. There is lack of interest. Then a way to make sure that people benefit from it, like somebody said, if young people, the school children can memorize the video, we call them whistle their songs. Why don't they try to memorize, recite the anthem? It's easier. Even though I learned during my days, but it was the one that was sung at my time in the early 70s.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Livinus, thank you very much. So he's of the old generation. He knows this. But if not you, Uncle, remember there are processes in life from cradle to primary school, etc. At this point, it is not a priority for all in Nigeria. As for me, I can't recite it. QED Chiagoze says he's the secretary of Bolan Fish. Really? We have to investigate this claim. All right, moving on. On WhatsApp, good morning, Ogaje. Uba Udu from Port Harcourt. Personally, I learned and I memorized most of the lyrics just a day it was passed because I feel such newness should have impact on my life as a citizen of Nigeria. To go forward, the president, ministers, federal government, and house leaders should be compelled to learn and memorize it first. With that, others can take it serious. Thank you. Remember, there was a video that was surfacing just after it was adopted. Was that a few days or a few weeks where in the National Assembly, it was being played and a good number of them could not sing it. A good number of them. So, he probably has a point. Okay? All right? This one says, I have no interest in learning it. No interest whatsoever. The reason many people don't know it and are not interested in learning is as they recognize a scam when they see one. It's like going to a church where they scam you to bad things happen. But instead of addressing the issue, the pastor announces that you all will be changing the version of the Bible you read from King James to New Passion Translation. This analogy may sound ridiculous because what has one thing, scammers not being made accountable, got to do with the other. That's the scam being gaslit into using a new Bible translation. But that is why I used it. It's where Nigeria is at the moment. Gabby is on the line from Mpolu. Gabby, very quickly, let's hear from you.
Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
Jude, tell me, how will I learn the new national anthem, the new old national anthem, when to an international stage, the Super Eagles are still singing the Arise compatriot?
Well, that was an error made at the stadium for that match, and I remember that match in particular. It was a very bad error. Some even joked about it, but it was a very bad error. They did not do it intentionally. It was from the stadium, not them, not the Super Eagles.
Learning the new old national anthem is no problem to me. So I haven't learned the lyrics yet.
Okay.
But I will learn the new old national anthem when the situation of things, when the government tries to bring in people-friendly policies, that Nigeria becomes more better. That is when I will learn this national anthem. For now, for me not to know how to sing national anthem will make me a non-patriotic citizen. I accept it. I will not learn it now. I'm being serious.
Wow. John. You know what? John is my final caller. Go on, please.
Dude.
Yes, please.
You have never played this new national anthem on the radio before. All the radio stations in Port Harcourt, you couldn't play it. But you play the video, you play Whiskey, you play Burna Boy, everybody.
Okay, all right.
That concerns us. You don't play.
But John, if you have noticed, John, if you've noticed that national anthems usually get played on national television when there's a broadcast. That's what it's been used for. So if you play national anthem,
it's not obtainable. You cannot tell me that because it's national DC.
No, I'm only telling you the practice. If I don't read it, that is broadcast. Just playing it like that, may mean maybe there's something happen. People may be so maybe that's why we've not been playing it.
This one is we are in a crisis already. So there should be that exceptional option
to play it. Okay, all right. We'll find. So, but have you learned it? Have you learned it, John?
Although I tried.
You tried. Okay, all right. John says he tries. Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land. Though tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all, and proud to serve our sovereign motherland. That's the first stanza. Now, you see, interestingly, when this was introduced back in 1960, it also faced criticism. In fact, there was so much criticism that people started to write petitions against it. Not my word. Don't believe me? Go and read about it, as I have. Well, when we come back from this break, our obligations have to be met. When we come back, I'll wrap up by reading some comments on our social media handles. 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
Nigeriainfo. Nigeriainfo.